Yeah! Rastafari rules and lives and reigns and all living things. God should be the one them call Andy to the chin to bless the love. Lay by the king, whatever's all I bring. Step up! No, are we them one ramp with? Couldn't we, you know? Hear me now. No ramp with them. Hear me now, hear me now, hear me now, hear me now, dreadlocks. Click, click, click. Pow. No walk with them 9, some walk with them 10. When them do crime, can't walk with their friends. This type of life is not for pretend. Can't put it down, tell me when will it end. Don't make a sound, some move in silence. Some get drunk, drinking the wine of violence. Can't this it and this is excellence. Excellence is what the massive them get. I'm so glad they get a youth can see. Facebook, YouTube, or on IG. Babylon is so full of fuckery. So the seed for them so full of mockery. Get you sick, they give you vaccine. Wash your hands and keep your hands clean. It's a nightmare, this ain't no dream. Everything ain't all what it seems. In my shoes, them can walk a mile. If you want step as a disciplined child, talk to the savages and crocodiles. Stop all the killing me, don't like your style. Don't get no bill, no, you're waiting your trial. In a dog's back and you can't even smile. Lifestyle got you moving so hostile. Babylon, them I read your file. If Babylon burn and you know we did it. Who like the match, the blessed love did it. I want the smoke, you know that I'm with it. In a khaki suit, I'm in New York fitted. Hate when you niggas, you rap about drip. All of you niggas, you run up your lip. My people need guidance, they need a new way. You live by the gun and you pick up the K. Everybody's talking, everybody's texting. Nobody does no action. Youths is dying, guns are multiplying, and that's not a fraction. Can't live in peace, so they walk with the peace, and that is not distraction. Walk with pump action, delete and subtraction. Tell a nigga you just put the guns down. Put the guns down and put on your crown. Put on your crown and put on for the tone. Put on for the tone, tell me how to my sound. I don't care if you're small or grown. Me no business if you're popularly known. Pick up myself when you walk, kick me down. Among the shanks and want me for drown. Walk with them 9, some walk with them 10. When them do crime, can't walk with their friend. It's time for life, is not for pretend. Can't put it down, tell me when will it end. Don't make a sound, some move in silence. Some getting drunk, drinking from the wine of violence. Can't this it down, this is excellence. Excellence is what the massive them get. I'm so glad they get the youth can see. Facebook, YouTube, or on IG. Babylon is so full of fuckery. So the seed for them so full of mockery. Get you sick, then give you vaccine. Wash your hands and keep your hands clean. It's a nightmare, this ain't no dream. Everything ain't all what it seems. Yeah! Pepper! Rasta, step off! Got to be the one called the Annie to the jail.
Good evening, my people. Man, there's enough respect plus enough tax. You know the choppings. You know the style already, right? Get some water in me. Sorry about the background noise. You got about 6 different producers in the building, and I feel like there's about 3 of them billing rhythms at the same time. So that's how it go. In the studio space where everybody gets creative, so you can expect them something there. Donadine, big up yourself on the check-in. Deborah, manners and respect and good evening. Luke, my bro, God, you know the choppings already. Who else did I see just look a while ago? Alan Wilson, my bro, big up yourself, day one. Emily, big up yourself. Shazzy, big up yourself. Bertie, big up yourself. You know what? Be a love, you know. Celia, big up yourself. Be a love. And big up everybody else over up on the YouTube, you know the choppings. I feel like big up Jimbo, my bro, God. Well gone, Jim. I feel like there's too many people out there that is misusing vulnerable people that's out there. There's a lot of vulnerable people out there that's trying to find answers for themselves. They're really trying to find a way to maintain, to stay above water kind of thing. And I mean, I've come across a lot of vulnerable people along the way, you get me? And there's different types of vulnerability, you get me? There's different types of people that are vulnerable. There's some vulnerable people that are easily manipulated, and there's others that are not manipulated or easily manipulated, you know? But for the ones that are easily manipulated, it's crazy because for me, it puts me in a very sticky position where it's hard for me to really lash out the way I would like to lash out on some of these people, because when I check the backdrop of where this is all coming from and who's actually the puppet masters behind, and it just leads back to the same set of people. I don't need to name names. We all know who these people are. And when I really check the ratio of how they've always dealt with things, it's always been either a mental type of woman that's going through mental issues, or somebody that's just vulnerable and open to anybody using them or anybody's ears. You know, somebody that just wants anyone to listen to them. Most vulnerable people are similarly like that. Like they want somebody to just hear them out. So sometimes it doesn't matter who hears them out, whether it's the right person or the wrong person, you know? And in some cases, most people will hear out people, you know, and they find that little gap where they can fit their self in to manipulate that person to do what, you understand, do what it is they want them to do. Now, I've never been any of those types of characters, to be fair, but it's funny when I find that, you know, there's a lot of people that don't like me. I know that, and we all know that, right? So these people that don't like me, they prefer not to face me or deal with me direct. Even for me to turn up at their house, they wouldn't come outside. For me to go on their live, they decline me to go on their, like, it's just press of a button. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm just gonna speak my mind just like you're speaking. But you decline me to be on the same live as you. The same way when in the beginning, when I offered you the platform to come and speak your mind against what Chantal had to say, you declined also. So I've only demonstrated that I've been a stand-up guy from the get-go right up until the time now. What hurts me though is that when I look at this young lady's page and see the people that's commenting on the page stating that, you know, them man they can't go certain places because such and such has exposed them as an informer. Well, that saddens me, because there's nobody in prison that can say I'm an informer and show you paperwork or say I'm in prison because of Patrick. And if that's not the case, then how am I an informer? If I've never done a crime, I don't do crimes with friends. I don't do crimes with people. I've never had a co-defendant on a case with me. So I'm kind of confused as to how I become an informer on somebody, please. And I'm still waiting for somebody to show me, and nobody can't show me. See, if I'm labeling somebody an informer, I can show you the paperwork on why I couldn't call them an informer. When I mentioned Delroy as an informer, I said, look, people, you can go online and check. You don't need to listen to me. So when they're talking about me and saying that I'm an informer, they're supposed to tell you equally that you don't have to listen to me. Go over there and check for yourself. But why can't they do that? Every time I've done a live or I've done a video and I've posted it about anything or anyone, I've never deleted any comments. I've never disabled any of my comments, because to me that's disingenuous. That's not genuine behavior, right? Now, I don't mind who might have a negative view on Patrick, because everyone's allowed to have a view and a point of view and their own opinion. I mean, everyone's individual, so I feel it's fair that you might have an opinion that I might not agree with, but it doesn't mean that I have to get angry with the fact that you've got an opinion that doesn't really sit well with me, or it doesn't match what I think. I can always defend myself verbally when it comes to like articulating myself. I can. I'm not an idiot. I wasn't just dragged up or anything, but I just find it sad that they're using all these weird people against me, when in reality all you needed to do is come and face me. You got a problem, you can come and talk to me. I'm not an aggressive kind of guy like that, but you guys have got an intention for me which you've already made me find out. So all you can do from this point on is use people like that bucket gal, you know, that tegereg gal. That's all you can do. Apart from that, there's no way you can harm me. You can see me in public places and you can try and creep up on me, and like what you done in Sunday Market. For me, that explained again how shook and scared you people are of me, just little me, and I'm only defending righteousness. I'm not defending a block. I'm not defending a team. I'm just defending my family and my own. That is it, point blank. I'm not trying to get ratings. I'm not trying to get no one's stripes, nothing. I'm just trying to make a man know, you will not send threats after my family. You will not send threats after me, because I am the guy that will come and look for you. And I've been very vocal, and my record has never changed. It's been the same scratch CD, the same scratch record, the same DAT tape, the same VHS, the same everything. It's never been any change. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of confusing to me that they choose to use people like that Buckhead girl that was once on Afua's page, was once supportive, but now all of a sudden the narrative is that Killer P is now a wolf in a sheep clothing, and when there is a female movement, don't trust him to be a part of it. I'm confused. Where did you drop out of the sky, Buckhead? I've been supporting my people. It's not just females. I've been supporting my brothers as well. What are they trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, what are they trying to, what narrative are you trying to create here? It ain't gonna work. The reality is you work with witchcraft. Witchcraft is what you deal with. Obia and be a dark side stuff. My life is full of brightness and light. Ain't nothing dark about me. The only time I get dark with people is when people feel that they can draw me out or whatever. And it's really, it's draining to say the least, because my energy is for when I see people. It's not about getting angry online. What's that gonna do? And they know that. They know anytime I rant online, it's out of frustration. I'm not an informer. I'm not a pussy hole. I'm not anything that people think. And if that's what you think when you see me, you just make sure you do your best. Do your best. Don't see me and say, yo, my brother, manners and respect. Don't do that one. When you see me, since I'm an informer, bust my face when you see me. I'm that confident. When you see me, bust my face open, since I'm an informer, and I've informed on you, obviously, right? Bust my face open. I'm that fucking confident. Ain't happening. So you see, for all those little triers that really want to try a thing, because that's all you're doing is trying. You're practicing a thing and it ain't working over here. And it ain't ever gonna work over here. It would never matter who, what name, what crew, what person, who was bad in what year. I care zero. Not my family. I would not tolerate you or any human being in flesh and bone that thinks that you're gonna what? Intimidate me and my family. You're mad. So just to put that to bed again, without ranting, raving, screaming down I don't need to do that. People already know what time it is. I'm very down to earth and I'm very humble. I'm very respectable. But I'm a menace. If you want to mess with me within this society, it ain't gonna work. I can definitely guarantee you that. And I mean, anyone can do anything they want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't bust my face. You most probably can. I'm saying there's repercussions for that on the same day. That's my word. On the exact same, I don't need no team, bro. I don't need no team. I don't need to call no one. I ain't gonna gather up no man them, bro. Man them just overstand this thing here. It is a one-man army over here. It ain't no bagger man nothing. It's one madman making a mad step. That is all it's gonna be. So you can do everything you think you're gonna do. You get one chance, but do your best and make sure I don't step from that. That's all I can say to you. Make sure I don't walk from it. Make sure I don't come out of no hospital from it. Just make sure I'm brown bread from that. Because I tell you something. You see, breath is still in my body. There will not be no A&E or nothing. It's going to be straight to your people, them. Straight to your nearest, and that is where this thing's going. So you lot better understand where this is. This is not about me ranting and raving and, oh, them boy, the only time they turn bad is when they turn informer. I don't know where these little suck pussy boy them feel like they're getting no stripes to chat shit about me like that. I've never disrespected you, never. I don't know where all of this is coming from. But since they feel they can use vulnerable young women like that against me, that's cool. That just shows how weak you people are. Just do what you got to do when you see me. All of that, what you're doing, doesn't make sense. And that's all I'm here to say. That doesn't make sense. The young lady is blatantly online begging people to help build her YouTube channel. Now, from the moment I've come online, I've only said, peeps, subscribe if you feel like, and press the share button. I ain't forceful with that. I'm saying if you like the content and you don't know the thing, car, you don't know, we're just naturally, organically billing what we got. This illiterate buckhead gal, to show you how stupid some gal is. I never get no good grades in school. This girl wants to go online and say, every time I mention her name and I get 1,000 views, I should praise her because I've made money from calling her name. People, let me just enlighten the dumb and the fool and the unwise, yeah? On my page is not monetized, okay? I don't do this for money. Don't matter how much likes you see on one video, it means nothing. You have to have over 1,000 subscribers, not 1,000 views on a video to get paid. Just to show you how labba mouth done said, don't know nothing. I'm not here telling people to be subscribe to some subscription monthly payment. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying be a patron or none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not trying to earn off my people like that. I've always stated that. That's why you don't see no GoFundMes, no Cash Apps. The last time I put up a PayPal when me, Moses and Smoke Boss was playing music through lockdown. None of us weren't making money through lockdown. You others. So the little dribs and drabs that the people then was donating, give thanks, and we gave thanks for that. Why? Because nothing weren't going in for man them time there. And that's all of us. You know what I mean? But I'm not here telling my people, like, subscribe to this, subscribe to that. Let me bring this to your table, and we need a community to come together and pay this together and do this together. If I'm trying to do something, guarantee you, even if I'm going to ask the community to put something towards it, I've already got the first half. I'm not going to come to the community begging the community to do shit for this. If it's an idea that I've come up with, then I must have some funds to go with the idea that I've got. I can't just come up with an idea and say, oh yeah, I want all of you lot to support me on an idea that I've got. Well, that's what Princess Trust is there for. The Princess Trust is there for that shit. You got an idea out the blue, go to them, give them your business plan, and let's see what that does, innit? You don't just go to the community and say, oh, well, I've never done that. So their narrative of what they're trying to push out there makes no sense. Yeah, it's funny to me that all of the people that don't like me is on this young lady's page. All of the people that don't like me is surfacing around there, commenting around there, all mad people, just bare mad people over there. And you got some sensible people over there commenting it also, like they obviously don't know the backdrop and they don't know the background, and they must believe what this young lady's saying. Michael Mack, my big bro, big up yourself, man. Sasha, big up yourself when you check in. Everybody, Claire, big up yourself. You know the thing. For me, I just think it's harsh to use people that they're not even aware of the fact that they're being used for a greater good, for another purpose, for somebody else, not just what they're doing. You know what I mean? Last time I mentioned this girl was about 5 months ago. Where the hell is this popping up from? Like, so that's what makes me know that there's clearly somebody driving an engine around here, and I'm not silly, you know what I mean? And if I was to draw for females, all right, so watch this now, because it coming like they want me to play the same game with them. Like I said it before, don't let me, listen, Mr. Man, Mr. Cut Up Fierce Brother, I'm going to just say it one more time. Don't let me dig up all the girl them that you fucked up their lives. Don't make me go dig them up. Because I can go and find them, brother. Where you can't find them, I can. That's all I'm going to say, to put you to bed, you idiot. So keep using these vulnerable girls. Keep using them. There will be a day that you're going to have to see me, and you're going to have to explain for all of what you've been doing, and we're going to have it out. And however it ends up, who friggin' cares? I genuinely don't. You know what I mean? So I want no one feel like in the back of their head, this is what it is. It really ain't that. I'm not scared of people. I don't care who's sitting on whispering in their front room, whispering in their kitchen. Got the family whispering in the one kitchen, whispering in the garden. You know what I mean? I don't care who wants to do all of that. It means frig all to me. I've been in a place, sitting in a car, watching the whole of my enemies in a building going in a building where all of my family and people that I love and grew up with is in this building, and they're brandishing machines to my people saying that they're coming to look for me. And if I'm telling you that the whole of my people that was in this venue, not one person called me to say, Killer, do not come to this venue. Killer, they're set for you. Killer, don't come. So how do you think my brain works from that point on? It's not that I'm a madman. I'm far from mad. I'm just smart. That's not mad. I'm smart, I'm brave, and I'm a bit more bolder than most people. That's not, that's not scared, or that's not timid, that's not boomy. I sat and watched all my enemies plot for me. I see the stolen motorbike. I see the man then pull up on the motorbike, 2 man in black, flippy leather, fully leathered out. Half of me wants to jump out of this car and approach everybody. The thing that I've got around me, I can't defend. There's too much, man, for me to defend it. So I got to settle myself in the car and drink my NSC and bum my spliff, and my lights is on, just watching the whole of them. No one don't want to approach my car. So I know through all the scenarios I've been through with these people, I ain't the weak fence, bro. I'm not the weak fence. That's just what they would like the public to believe. And if they can't make you believe that, let's make the public believe that Killer's an informer. Let's make the public believe that Killer's a rapist, a child molester, and a paedophile. Let's make the public believe those things. Since we can't get to Killer P, since we can't thump up those people that know these people, they know that if someone's in beef with these people, like within weeks and months, they've got them. Facts. Within weeks and days, they've actually usually got the people that they're looking for. Especially little low-level people to that in their mind. They usually got them already, twist them up, bad them up, and you don't hear nothing more about him. Not me. Trouble me a road, I'll kick off your front door. Trouble me, I'll come and find where your baby mother there. Trouble me, bro. I'm a madman. Yeah, I'm not the one that you think. Don't care what you think. It's just what you think, innit? So keep using these dumb, silly young ladies that can't even wash out their drawers, much less have some matching drawers to go with some bras. Them gal are some waste matter gal. I'm sorry. I'm not even, you get me? I'm not even trying to overdo it with her or nothing. Let me just, hold on, pause for a minute, peeps. Pause. Let me just do something for a second. 1 second. Apologize for that, my peeps. I had to literally run back and switch on back my camera, because I tell you, this camera that I'm using at the moment is literally my backup camera, and every maybe 20 minutes it will cut out on me. So just bear with me, because you don't know. I'm not trying to overdo it and go and like say everything's professional at the moment. We're facing a few challenges, but at the same time, we're not making nothing hold us back. We're still gonna make it happen. That's what we're good at. We're good at making things happen. You know what I mean? So anytime they're ready, we'll make something happen. I ain't got time to dwell in negative all day, every day. That's what people want me to do. My life is more positive than negative. And I've got so much positive, great people around me in my space, literally, in my personal space, rooting for me to do great things. Not rooting for me to go and turn over people or for me to go and put my hands on people. No, they don't really want me to do that. They see the greatness in Patrick. Why would I want to do that anyway? I've worked so hard to reach where I am. None of these people helped. None of these people's ever been to a show. Actually, one of them has actually. I've driven one of them to the show, but apart from that, they've never come to support what I'm doing. Nobody from that side has ever come out and said, let me support what. Only my little cousin, over that side has definitely rolled out a few times. So big up Gemma Blakes, my bro, God. Anyway you're there, Gemma Blakes. Man, as I'm be a respect. Yeah. Apart from Gemma Blakes, my bro, nobody else ain't rolled out. Say they roll in to support man's stuff. When? How much good we do for the whole lot of the people them. The amount of people we do good things for. Brock we back for them. They wouldn't even cross the road. So we know where we stand with people, brethren. yeah, we know where we stand with people, and we overstand that it goes like that sometimes, AD. Trust me, I'm not naive to what's going on out here. I've lived, trust me, I've gone through a hell of a lot. What I'm saying is, it's really sad to know that that's all they're doing out there. You're not finding a strong sister that maybe I've done some wrong to this strong sister, or she might feel that I've done some wrong, with some truth behind. Like, where's the truth though? Why is it everything that, when it comes to Killer P's, bare fabrication you lot want to fabricate? Why is that? Why? They do these things because they can't thump me in my face. Yeah, the man envies me because my face ain't cut up like his. And that's the reality of the bottom line of the thing, peeps. It is what it is. That girl there's a sour front girl. She was looking peace. I was only looking for her to sing a song on a tune. That was it. I wasn't looking nothing from her. At all. And I genuinely mean that. I would never ever need to lie about something. You get me? Why am I going to lie about turning down a bit of something? You get me? Man don't lie about turning down tun. We don't do that. And there should actually be no need for a man to have to lie on whether a woman's trying to offer it or not. Just like whether if a woman give it to you or not, you shouldn't even have to talk about that. That shouldn't even be a conversation. Why is it a conversation? That's between you and the woman. You get me? So I just don't get what's going on in the world. I don't know why people find it interesting just because my name's being used as a bit, you know, like clickbait. They're clickbaiting just with my name just for them to get likes and shit. It's basically what I'm seeing. But they can't rub me up. And they can't do what they would like to do. And I just want to reiterate that again for them and those that's out there in the backgrounds that still rub shoulders with these same idiots. Still see them and, you know, back and forth. Oh, you know, I see Killer P online and I'm bored. Like, good luck to you people, man. You know, it is. That's all it is. It's like literally good luck to you people, because most of you lot don't stand for shit in life anyway. And we stand for a lot. We don't fall for shit. And that's why we are very assertive when we're talking, when we're speaking on certain things. We're very assertive. We really do mean what we say. And we ain't here to mince no words out here for nobody. I don't care who you may be. You will respect the thing. Otherwise, you will go and get the thing. End of story. Yeah? That's the thing there. That gal needs to go and find help. What she needs to do is go and reiterate the story that she's been pushing out there about her brother that had raped her best friend in the house while she was in the house. So where was you? Let me ask this bucket gal something. Food for thought for a second. If your brother had raped a young lady in the same house while you was in there, and remember that's your best friend, so your best friend came to stay with you. So let me just show you how people are stupid and feel like everybody's stupid like them. As a female, if say for instance, I've got an older sister, say if one of her female friends wanted to stay over, they'll stay over, but they'll stay in her room. They're not gonna be lingering over in my room. Why? They're gonna stay in the females will stick together. That's how they stay, right? How on earth did your brother get to rape your friend in the same house with you when your friend came to stay at your house with you, but she ended up getting raped by your brother? That's what you need to talk about. Don't talk about Killer P no more. Killer P's off the Richter scale with that. You need to address that part. That's it. That's what you need to address. And stop going on like you're the victim. Address that part. The same running up and down and talking to other people. I guarantee you your best friend doesn't speak to you. And I guarantee you your best friend that got raped by your brother would never in a million years give you any authority to go and walk and tell that story on public platforms or to anybody else. No, they would not. But that's what you're doing, just to show you the kind of fuck up person that you are. Just saying. Address that though. Allow me. You get me? Allow me, man. I'm a good youth. And I come from good stock. My mum never dragged me up, brethren. I come from good stock. You get me? No one ever get troubled in my household like that. I don't know what you feel like. Yeah, no one got troubled in my household. So I don't know what you feel like. It's not everybody's household somebody got troubled, bruv. Yeah, it's not everybody's household. There's a lot of households where people just grew up. They didn't have no fuck up uncles trying to do stuff. No, because I was a mad youth from a proper youth. All of my family can tell you. I was a knife man from a little youth. I'm the first one to draw for the kitchen knife and run out the yard. Ask any of my family members, they will tell you. I've been a serious youth from a young youth. You could not. Listen, man even tried with my mother. I string up that already. I don't know. You can't. You see, you can paint certain pictures with some people. Some people might not have a history of these kind of things, where they've got receipts on top of receipts that backs up who they are and who their character has always been. I've got females from school that will tell you, I've always been this type of way. I've got aunties that will tell you, as anyone trouble my auntie, I'm gone for them. You can ask my family. They will tell you I've been a family-orientated young man from day one, and I've always been like the responsible one, wanted to respond for anything that's gone wrong. I grew up like that. So no way can you paint no funny picture of me. Are you mad? You gotta know how to pick your battles and who you're picking them with. I'm actually the wrong one if you're gonna pick your battle with that. That's wrong. That ain't gonna sit well. Way too much people know me and know my story. Way too much people know Patrick and know Patrick's story before social media. So if that's what you thought you was trying, you're wrong. Again, gotta try another angle. You get me? You can't keep trying dead end. That's like a dead end. You go into a dead end and thinking that's gonna work. Every angle you turn is a dead end and you think it's gonna work. You've got to come with truth and facts. Truth, facts and evidence. That's what does it, bro. You know what I mean? Truth, facts and evidence. Facts. Yeah? Or if you ain't got evidence, bring at least 3 people that can say the same thing. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. And if you can't do that, then you gotta shut up and hurry up and see me then, innit? Because all your little tactics, they ain't gonna ever work. That girl will never affect me. She's affecting her. The more I look at her, she's so popped down, she ain't even looked in the mirror in a long time. And that's the truth of the fact. Reality is, every year I look younger. Every year I just look like I'm living well. Even if I eat well or I'm not eating well this month, I don't care. Like I might be just living in the studio and not looking after myself because I'm just not eating as frequent as I should, because I'm just a workaholic like that. A lot of my loved ones tell me all the time, yo, make sure you eat, you know. Even out to Joni, always, yo, make sure you eat. Even Angel, my next day, she always cooking and bringing things. Like, make sure you eat, you know, killer. I got people that check for me, I get it. But don't get it twisted. Mine's not popped down. That's because my liberty is not popped down like yours. And my liberty stands for itself. It speaks for itself. No matter what. No matter what, I get it from every angle. Look, my mum's had a stroke. Like, since my mum's had a stroke, my whole family don't even, it's really a bit funny. No one don't really deal with man 100%. See what I'm saying? So then you got family members that turn their back, then they're walking and chatting shit behind people's back. Like, come on. And you know the wickedest thing is, the hardest thing is that you can't war with your family. That doesn't make sense. It's just that they don't get it, right? Cool. I get it. So you see what I do? You see the minute I notice that that's your angle with me, I just lock off, because people forget that I am a very dismissive kind of human being. I'm not somebody that's dying for love or screaming for love or begging for attention or screaming for... I'm not screaming for shit. I don't mind if I don't have shit. I'm all right with me. That's the absolute difference between me and a lot of people. I'm all right with me and the things that I have. And even if I don't have, many times I've had and I've lost what I've had. Many moons, many times I've lost Everything that I've got right now today, I've had it a million times over, and I've lost it, and I've had to buy it back. Lost it, and I have to work and buy it back. Lost it, and I have to. And you know the funny thing, what hurts me? The same people that I used to record in Norwood, when I used to live in Norwood, all the artists them that I used to record back then. Someone out of those little people them that I used to record back then used to brock my house. Give it 2 days, I get arrested and end up on remand. The minute I'm on remand, they've already licked out my window and blood clot gone through my things. Them, I've gone through this so many times. I'm not speaking from someone with no experience of what I'm speaking about. I'm saying this disingenuine people. I've had those people around me for so fucking long. I know how to deal with those kind of people to the point I don't want them around me no more. You get it? Having certain types of people around you, you end up at a loss all the time. Don't you get it? Now, I've been around the circles and back and around the block and back around the houses and back. And listen, I'm back. You get me? I'm just back. I don't even care. I ain't going around nothing. But I'm aware of what's going on from every angle. So they'll try to manipulate my children. They'll try to get in there that way because it harms me that way. They'll try and get through to my family members that way because it harms me that way, innit? But you see, what they don't understand is that I'm a man. I would just lock off my feelings from people, and I don't mind staying in my corner. I don't mind living in my studio. I don't have to see people to feel alive. I don't have to go out raving every week or even raving at all to feel like I'm doing something. Like, I rave in my car. I rave in my space. I've always raved at home. I've always raved in my own comfort zone. I don't need to rave amongst people. Honestly, I don't need to. People feel like I need to be around fake girls, fake men, fake brethrens, fake associates, fake girls with their fake smiles and their sweet little tones. Oh, you're right, yeah. I looked past that so many years ago. I prefer a pretty girl look at me and say, yo, my friend, yeah, well, go on, yeah, I like you, yeah. But I know you keep up bare fuckery, but yeah, what, I like you still. At least I know raw, I know she's one of them. But you see all this high-pitched, beautiful baby bullshit, I can't tolerate it. Because hidden behind that, there's always a deeper voice and a different tone. You see, when you expose that one to me, it's like, are you mad? Are you mad after you were just talking like that and then you want to talk like that? Are you fucking mad? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So I find it hard to kind of, you got to keep the balance. I won't just switch up the thing. It's not even that kind of one. Can't deal with it. I have to keep it 100%. I don't care who don't like it, you know. Enough people don't like me and I don't beg for people to like me. I don't want no one to like me. Don't like me, bruv. Yeah. It's not about likes. End of the day, you're going to live, you're going to dead just like I'm going to live, I'm going to dead as well. Every opinion that you got, not everyone needs to like it neither. You get me? Not everyone needs to like your opinions neither. But you're still going to live and dead same way. So what? Your opinion still matters. Allow it to matter while you're still alive. Don't hide behind other people's umbrellas. Fuck that. Speak your mind. Mean what you say what you mean. Speak your truth. So many people would love to just get us, and you know what it is? I know a lot of people sitting back waiting to see the day that there's maybe a video of Killer P getting knocked out, getting his head bust, getting run down the road. Let that be one of your dreams. You know, one of them dreams that you just keep regurgitating in your dream. Yo, mad, that ain't happening to me. I'm a full, serious legend. I'm not that kind of one. I'm a shooting star. I'm not just trying to be a star, I'm a shooting star. Don't frig around. That will never happen. That'll be bloodshed on the same day. And a whole heap of bloodshed as well. A whole heap of different ambulance going from different directions to different areas and different locations. Because as I'm done with one, I'm on the next one. And I'm on a rampage. Yeah, mad thing. Because that's the same way they dealt with my brethren and made him end up doing the same thing. The same thing they done to my brethren, my older brethren, and made him go through the system because he done the same thing that I'm telling you. The same thing they done to my brethren, and that was the aftermath. That was the outcome. He left from one place to the next, 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 to the next. And it all stemmed from those same people that think that they're rubbing me up the wrong way. Those same people that think that they're tarnishing my name out there. Those same people that claims they got wishful thinking for me. Within the communities, that's what they're walking and talking. Online, they're trying to say, oh, I ain't got nothing with Patrick. Oh no, I ain't got no problem with Pat, trying to make it seem like I'm the only one that's got a problem. But remember this, when these people are plotting for me at places, let's just leave it off for a second. Let's go like this for a second, peeps. Let's keep it like this for a second. We're going to reason like this. When people are out there plotting for me, those things are not on social media. Do you understand? There's no one capturing that and posting that. No one in trying to post that. I'm just saying, there's nothing for nobody to see that part when they're doing what they're doing to me. But when I want to react against what's happening to me, people's got a lot to say. I don't give a flying F what anyone's got to say. Be me for 5 minutes. You must be turned mad. So hear what I say. I let everyone have their opinions out of manners and respect. I don't try to shut down people and their opinions based on the fact that it doesn't sit well with me. No, I hear what you're saying same way. But at the same time, I just know what relates to me and what ain't really a part of my world. You know what I mean? It's not really a part of my world. You're never going to see a day where a man's doing nothing. You're mad. You're mad. I've gone through way too much for me to allow anybody to put me through that again. I will go to jail forever. I mean that rotted as there's a blue sky, concrete and a bit of grass on the ground. There will never be a day that I'm going to allow any human being, I don't care what set you come from, I don't care what gang you come from, I don't care how much man you killed last week, kill that amount of man today. You better kill that amount of man and me today for me to rate you. But man you kill, I don't care how much man you kill, I don't care how much man you run up the road or run down the road, I don't care how much place you shoot up. All of that's irrelevant to I and I. Because I'm not dealing with that based on gang or block or man them. That's not my angle. My angle is family. My angle is family. And when it comes to my family, move mountains. You're crazy, bruv. Even though I know my family wouldn't move no mountains for me. And that's the reality and the saddest part of it. But it's very fucking true. And the truth has to be told. I'm going to hide and talk. You know what I mean? It's one-sided, but at the end of the day, that's who I am. I ain't going to stop being who I've always been. Yeah? I ain't never going to stop being who I've always been. It's always going to be. So let them stay there. They can do what they and plot and plan and try and fool the community we want. I ain't fooling nobody. You touch me, I'm going to be the biggest murderer in South London. Public known murderer in South London. Madman on the loose. Just know that. Touch a hair on my head. You'll see, because I've sat back and my pressure bust pipe long time ago. I'm only just trying to humble myself and keep myself away from people so that, you know what I mean? Because I tell you what, it's not like I fear them. I don't fear them. I fear me. I fear my actions. I don't fear people. I fear what I will do to people if they trouble me and if they make the wrong mistake and misidentify me as somebody, like they feel like they saw me last week and they took the piss and now this week they're going to try it again. Come on. Keep your eyes open and know who you're playing with, man. Trust me, some man them ain't talking, bruv. Some man them's on some serious shit. And that is all it is. That is all it is. In these times, man's very fed up. There's a lot of people that switch sides against me from the get-go. There's a lot of family members that switch a lot of sides. It's crazy. I've even got family members sitting down with the enemies them. It's actually crazy. I got ex-gal them that's amongst them. It's actually crazy. I got mad gal them that used to flipping stalk me that's been working with them the whole time. That's crazy. Come on, man. How much more things? I got old school fucking bad boys that used to be bad back in the days that's now trying to pick up their argument and talking about killer pussy all this, killer pussy all that. I'm like, bro, it don't matter who you send, bro. Send them one by one, innit? Let me show you how Misty in our real life, car. You don't feel like I care about the name. Let me show you something. I'm not that guy, man. And we all know that Killer P. You know Patrick's not that guy. You know he's not that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep fooling yourself. I'm not that guy. I'm actually an idiot. I'm a big idiot. And anyone that sees me that thinks I'm an idiot can try and thump me in my face. Because that's what you think, right? But I'm the proof in the pudding. So let me show you. I am the pussy old. I am the idiot. Yeah? And since you think I'm an informer, when you see me, show me. And let me prove to you and show you. Because you're the one that's going to run to the police and call police. You're the one that's going to have to call ambulance. You're the one that's going to have to do all of that explaining stuff, not me. And that's if you survive it. So overstand that. No, like that. Static, pick up yourself, my big bro. I hope you're good. That's where the thing's at, man. There's too much deceiting the people them going on, and that ain't fair. I've never deceived my people. I've never misled my people. I've never tried to show that I am something that I'm genuinely not. I've never done that. Seeing? When I put on my events, I spend my money and I do what I'm supposed to do and make sure that I can feed my people them and give them a juice and give them some beverage and all them something there. And we sit down at all the vibes. Listen, I don't do half-hearted work, bro. Trust me, I don't do half-hearted work. Yeah? No. I don't do half-hearted work. Not one bit. I know what I'm doing out here. And I've always tried to do things the right way, to lead the example for the others that might be watching or might, you know what I mean? You never know who's watching you when you're doing what you're doing. So just make sure your intention's always good. You know what I mean? Always good. And hopefully whoever's watching might need to see what you're doing. Enable to inspire them, for them to do something right in their life. You know what I mean? But using vulnerable people, I feel like that is just below the belt, to be fair. And big up Dub Cub, manners and respect. Yeah, but I feel like it's really a sad case when they feel they need to, you know, use people like that. Because from I've known these people, that's all they've done. They've always used people of our community. And if the people of my community was to be honest with themselves, really be honest with themselves, it's not just me. I'm not the only person that's been a target of these people. It's not just me. There's many more man them. Enough man them was targets of these people. Enough man's just frightened to open their mouth because they don't want to be another set of target again of those same people, because the way that they work, again, I keep saying, they're very sophisticated. And you see for yourself and you hear for yourself that they want to be rubbing shoulders with politicians and secret services, and so you know where their mind's at. They're not the normal road youth from Brixton. They're not the normal ghetto-minded people. Them people, they are trying to be some flipping ahead of the game kind of people. But they'll never be ahead of my game. No, you're mad. You're mad. You might can fool the world. You can't fool me. I'm way too intelligent for you. You've read books to be intelligent. I read books as well. But life has taught me to be way more intelligent. Way, way more intelligent. Way more vigilant and militant and articulate as to what's going on and how to read in between the lines of what's going on. Didn't need to go to school for that. You just need to be a part of the street and to see what's happening in the street. And then you can assess things for how you see things and then break it down for yourself. You know? And that's how I've come up going through a lot of scenarios, but assessing my scenarios for myself. Not making people tell me what it is that, oh, it was because you do this and because my people, if it's down to my people, that's all they've done. Yeah, boy, your fault tonight. You shouldn't, through your fast, you'll have to go over there, son. Through your fast, you go, yeah, well, this is life, innit? Little young boys are fast. You know what I mean? Young teenagers and young adolescents, they're fast. They want to, you know, curiosity kills the cat and we want to figure out what's going on. So yeah, we are fast to some degree. Yeah, we're definitely. So this is why we got to keep our eye out on the younger ones them, because we know they're equally fast as well. Not in a bad way. They don't even mean to be fast in that way. It's just curiosity makes them want to figure out what's going on over there. And that is what it is. We were all young once. So we can't now, just because they've found new labels for things that wasn't once there when we were young, now we're going to misuse all these labels against the youths them now. That's actually not fair. We was once there as well. We was actually the game players back then as well. Maybe we played the game a bit different. We done things differently, but cool. They're still doing the same thing. It's just a cycle, you get me? until the cycle's broken. It's just gonna keep going around in different ways, in different styles. So life go, man. Ciao. So you got Buckhead. You got the next Buckhead, Sherelle. You got Buckhead, you got Buck T. And who else is there I see over there? There's bare funny people. Buckhead, Buck T, Cut Up Face. There's a bag of different funny little people over there. But I just tell you the God's on the street, I care zero, bro. I care zero. You can't do me nothing and that's your problem. So if that's what you feel that you need to do to get one up on me, then cool. Keep trying your best, keep doing your best, because all I have to do is just keep addressing when things get, you know what I mean? Anything goes on social media, you're trying to mess with my brand. You're trying to mess with Killer P's brand as a brand. No, it ain't happening. You're trying to mess with my bread. You're trying to mess with my food. No, it ain't happening. It won't happen. You know what I mean? It won't happen. Any day, name day that you think it's gonna happen, I'll come and kick off your door. And that is it. This ain't no bad boy talking or nothing. This is just me talking and knowing what I will do if you think that's what you think you're doing. So stop it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it I'm not gonna say it no more. I'm just gonna say stop it, because you know what you're doing, and every time you do what you're doing, I figure it out, or I get the wind on what you're doing, or I get the phone call and a drop on what you're doing. So why would you continue? Why would you continue if you've already got so many you got liabilities around you that's leaking information? Why I even know what I know? Why would you continue? Why would you continue? I'm asking like facts. Why would you continue? So I'm saying that people are just doing things that don't make sense. Sad. So like I say, peeps, I'm not here to bash people. I'm just here to make it known that I can't bash the girl too tough, because she's still going through her own shit. And I'm not here to break down my sisters, them, whether they don't get along with me or they get along with me or whatever. I'm not really here to pop down my sisters, you know. I'm the one that's been here trying to uplift my sisters. That is it. And if you don't get along with me, then cool, stay over there though. But don't try and disrupt my life or try and do all of this stuff, because that's not fair. Because no one ain't doing that. If I decided that I wanted to dig into your life and dig up all the videos about you and chop them up and edit them and do it, don't play with me, because I'm one of them Final Cut kings. You just don't know that because I've been spending time doing other things. I can do a lot of things. You don't want me to do that. I do that in 5 minutes. I remix the whole of your shit and make you chat shit. Remix the whole of your shit, make you chat shit and post back your shit. You don't want that. Come on. Behave yourself. You don't know, say Uncle Jimmy and them something that I ramp with. I ramp with Uncle Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy is not a normal man. Man is serious people. People will mash up your life in 1 second. One hit, quick and fast. You know what I'm saying? So behave yourself, man. Sure. Davina Poole, big up yourself. My sister Bertie, big up yourself. Manners and respect. Michael Mack, big up yourself. Joni, big up yourself. And everybody else on the check-in. Zadie, big up yourself. Divine, big up yourself. Genius Dan, my bro, should have been with me today. Sorry, my peeps, but you don't know the thing, go. We're going to make that happen in the future. You get me? Can't have these people, them drawing man out, man. Forget that, man. Who are they? Who are they anyway? You get me? Who are these people and what do they do? Who are they? What do they stand for? What have they done for their community? What can we look on and say, okay, I remember when? I can't remember none. I can't remember none. I do remember one time following this cut up face brother to West End to do a seminar with him. Yeah, and my little brother Looney. I remember. Yeah, and that's when that's when I first sat down and thought to myself, this is a bit weird. This seminar in such a plush little room in one of the universities in West London, in West End, I was like, this is weird. You just got bare black sisters in this flipping conference room thing. You're standing up there in your white shirt and your black trousers and you look all flipping pinned on microphone trying to go on like you're professional, yeah. I was dying in the back. I was trying to figure out, what is this guy really trying to do? But this is in the beginning stage. This is when he was piloting what he's doing now. You know, all this emotional strategist and all this rubbish. I mean, this is when he was piloting this stuff. And I was like, this guy for real, like, he's just got bare broken women in his event. Now, when I'm looking, I'm saying, where's the strong, because you know, like man's man, innit? Man's gonna be honest and real. When I walk into a room and it's bare gal, I'm looking at which one of them would I even care about teaming up with? Which one? Let me look. And I couldn't find one out of the whole, they all look good, you know. But you can see that they in the faces of these women, you could see that there's an issue or there's a problem, or like either they look like they had so much on their mind, like their life was upside down, or they just looked very timid and didn't want to come out of their shell, or do you understand? There was so many different versions of why I didn't want to be a part of anything to do with any of these females. And that's what made me question why all these women. Where's the man them? Where's the man them? I mean, that kind of seminar, anyone could do that. You get me? A lot of damaged goods, my bro, and that's what they go for. This is what I'm saying, the vulnerability within these young ladies. I mean, it's okay to be vulnerable because it's not your fault that you're vulnerable. Yeah? But what it is that it is for me is they allow a pretty shirt and a well-spoken, cut-up face guy with a nice watch and a nice suit to manipulate their mind. And within the next month from that, you realize these same young ladies have taken out loans for this guy. This is how these people work. They take out loans for them. All the girls back in the days that used to go out on the road with bun and cheese and beer book and card, is them man there's house they used to go and sell the goods them. I say sell the goods, but 9 times out of 10 it's that's how them get the thing them from. You get me? So they had to bring back the things them there. So you can imagine those people that like to boast on people was always wearing teeth in goods the whole time. Now they want to boast on people that's been working hard and spending their money in shops that's got receipt for their things. I don't think anyone that walks up and down in teeth in goods can look and style me that wear clothes that I've got receipt for. I think that's really absurd. How dare that person, or how dare those people think that they're any better than somebody that works very hard and saves their money and spends their money and has receipt for everything that they actually got. Not like them. So that's what my thing is. Allow using these dumbass women that can't flipping rub to them have two piece of shit for rub to get a much less a window to throw piece of nothing for dash nothing out of. You see me? Allow them dumbass women, man. Just come and see me, bro. Come and see me, bro. I'm not Kanye West, bro. I'm Patrick Nathaniel Knight. Come and see me. You got a problem with me, come and see me. Don't call your little friends. Your friends can't help you. Don't call, even your older brother can't help you. That's why he's in West London hiding. Not one person's heard of Roger Diamond ever since. So, I don't know. Told you. Yeah, Tom Penine Fierce him couldn't fight back. That was in Westfields. We all saw that on video, right? If you ain't seen that, look on my video. No matter how they try, that's on YouTube. The videos are out there. You can see the video of him getting thumped up in Westfields. And you fly Jamaica and have to fly back. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything I say is facts anyway. I just don't have to go too far to embarrass them. And the fact that your mum's exposed that you're still wearing your dead brother's clothes, for me, is the dub plate of all dub plates. Like I say, go and check on the dead, go and check on your brother's children and make sure that they're okay. Go and check on your sister's children and make sure they're okay. Because you see, when it comes to family, we shouldn't left out family, and we shouldn't put stupidity as a priority over our families. At least if you're going to keep up Akri out a road, bro, go and check on your loved ones, bro. Make sure they're doing fine. Make sure they're not in need of you or anything. How about that? That's the right way to do things, my friend. But styling me and thinking you're going to deal with that ain't going to work. I'm a mad head. Might as well just call me one mad picky head, brother. Yeah. Real. Never going to make any man style me. Any gal style me. Nobody. 5 years of having to deal with this, where people are walking and talking that I'm an informer, but my people that's been on my Facebook has always seen police running into my premises. From when I lived in Clapham, South, my people saw. I had to witness while I was playing music. Umpteen police officers running into my house and running straight on camera like, bare lights, green light, what's going on? You know what I mean? But I'm the informer. What am I informing on? What am I informing about? This is what's confusing, you know what I mean? That's what's confusing to me still. Like, I prefer people speak about things that are truthful rather than lie. Don't lie, man. Don't lie, because it doesn't make you look good. I can't be an informer. So what are you telling me? When they killed your brother and everybody else ran off, and I was the only one that was turning up at your mum's house, was I an informer then? Was I? I have to ask, because to just willingly go out in the public and say someone's an informer with no evidence at all. And you do need evidence to say I'm an informer, you do. Because, yeah, I know the footage is gone, my family. That's what's supposed to happen. That's why I mentioned it earlier, that I'm only going to just reason from here on, because for some reason, the camera that I'm using, it can't record for long, you know? So until I get my other camera fixed or purchase another one, yeah, just bear with me, you know what I mean? And I like it like this, actually, where I don't have to, I'm not in a camera like that, you know what I mean, my peeps? I can just sit back and just comfortable and just reason with my people for 5 minutes. And I know enough of the people them don't need to see my face neither like that, because there's enough man them that will tune in sometimes silently, and them don't want to see killer face rasta. So better them just see the picture and done there. You see it? Do you understand, Bertie? Yeah, there's many things. Big up yourself, Bianca. Beer love, manners and respect. Unruly D, Chandelier Queen, good evening. Donna Starvey, big up yourself. No, Donna, don't say that, man. We're not stripping anything over it. Why do you have to be like that? What is wrong with you? Come on. No, but on a serious level still, it is very jarring being a target and being targeted all the time. Like, really, these people have nothing better to do. I prefer you to see me and box me in my face, bro. At least we know that it's kicked off and it's just scrappity do from there on. Rather than this, all of this is really some gal thing. I'm not a girl. I don't walk up and down with 5 girls. You don't see me in no seminar with 50 girls. Like, I'm not trying to do all of that gigolo shit, bro. I'm not on that. You get me? I'm not on all of that stupidness. I'm not on that, bro. So when you see me, just thump me in my face and do that. But using the girls, allow that. Using people, allow that. Because the reality is this. If I really wanted to use people, I could use people to get to you too. You know, two can always play a game of whatever the game is. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to go down that road. I don't want to go down that road. I'm just trying to stay righteous. So that means if you step in my space, I will done you fully. I will just done you fully. And I'm working with the Most High's movements. I ain't working with man. I'm not working with man and what man thinks and what man says. It's not about that. I'm working with my ancestors, them. So when the Most High tells me to step, that's when I step. I keep saying it. I don't step just when people say, yo, what you do? You roll? I'm not rolling, fam. Me not roll. No. Yeah. You have to know what you have to know what's good for you, and you have to know what's right for you and know when it's right for you. But not every invite is an invite for you. I don't like the open invite for everybody. I don't like being a part of an open invite that everybody's invited to. I don't like to be a part of that party. I want to stay far from that party. Do you understand? That's how I've always been. I don't want to be a part of something that everyone's a part. No, I'm not upon that, because then that shows me already. Because you see what it is, people don't understand that everyone can draw a crowd. Everybody can put out a flyer of some sort. I've got this going on, I've got that going on. Me how will I drink up? Oh, me how will I party? Me how will I this? Me how will I that? Me how will I dance? Everybody can hold a dance at an event. The problem lies in when the person that's holding the event can't control the people within it. Now, when you can't control the people that come to support you, that's a bad start. Joni, that day will never come. That day will never come. Nah. That day will never come. Facts. And I only deal with the facts and reality. I don't have time to deal with, you know what I mean, fairy tales or how it will be in a ideal world, yeah, safe. But in reality, it no gossa, so it no gossa. And we now try force it for go away, it no go. And you see when me say, we're gone bad a morning can't come good a evening. I mean it. Nah, I'm humble, man. Trust me, I don't mind being little P, you know. Me humble rasta, me alright. Yeah. I hear you, my sister. Manners and respect plus enough tax. Always appreciate love. Always appreciate love. You get me? Definitely. But my people, definitely needed to address that one because it will be silly for me to go back and forth with these people. I just have to put it out there that I understand what position this young lady's in, and I understand that no matter what, their narrative is to pop down whatever it is that I've got going on, and that's been the narrative from the get-go. So I don't expect them to stop now. I do not expect them to stop anytime soon. Not at all. I give thanks same way still. More life we say, isn't it? More life we say. More life. I mean, big up to the sensible people out there that know sense from nonsense. Some people, boy, I tell you, so shallow-minded is crazy. So shallow-minded, it is absolutely crazy. I feel like I forgot to run that tune before I cut like scissors, my people. It's always a pleasure as usual. Wishing everybody a great week ahead. Hope it's a positive and a productive one. If you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, stay in your yard. You know the champions already. But my people, I'm keeping it moving. Manners and beer love every time. Enjoy the evening.
Yeah! Rastafari, I Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He don't dwell it in the secret place of the Most High God, should abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, God bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and Agent Carl, Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be killing, blood will be spilling, it just not go till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? Weeping when a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, Every son will be backbiting. It just now go east till our syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars. There won't be no peace till our syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? Jah Rastafari.